Good morning, good morning. You are listening to Ryan Fleming and my co-host,
Marlee Fleming.
and we are Waking Up with Flem. Good morning, Marlee.
Good morning, Ryan.
And good morning, listeners.
Yes, good morning, listeners. Happy Monday.
Whoop, whoop. What is today, Marlee?
Today is November 11th. Happy Veterans Day to those that are, have been, and willing to serve for our country. So if you see a veteran, which we know a few veterans, please wish them a happy Veterans Day. We'd like to shout out to Colby Scott.
Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry, that was the wrong button. I saw what it was first. There you go, Colby Scott.
Yes. My brother, we are gonna happy Veterans Day to you. And my dad was a veteran. So yeah, we have lots of people in our lives that have served for our country, and we want to thank you. So thank you guys. We appreciate it. So happy Monday. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Hope everybody had a wonderful week. I know we had a interesting weekend with sunshine, almost 80 degrees on Friday.
It was 80 degrees.
It was
like 84 when I was playing golf.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
All the way to kind of a little bit of an overcast on Saturday and full on rain on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the 50s. Okay. So we got a little bit of every season.
Yeah, we did. We got every season.
I think we talked quite a bit about that, but we're going to have lots of different little topics. Ryan just opened up his
water.
Carbonated water.
That's the first ingredient, carbonated water.
Flavor in it.
Yeah.
If anybody knows what Ryan is drinking, I would love for you to leave a comment. Any guesses? We'll see. We'll see what the poll says for that. We'll put a poll out there. What is Ryan drinking? But yes, so we're just going to hit on a few little topics. We, of course, are going to have a question of the day, but let's recap.
Yeah. Well,
I'll let you start off.
Friday, I took the day off and I went and played golf with Colby Scott. Supposed to be Evan Ryder.
Oh, Evan.
Evan. There's crickets there, Evan. I was told from the source himself that it was coming out of both ends.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's what he said.
Ouch.
But an inside source told me he was hunting on Friday.
Wah, wah, wah.
What's the button? That's the wrong button.
That's not the right
I don't know what button to push.
Guys, he doesn't know.
Oh, this one. Yeah, so I don't know if it's true or not, but we shall see. Haven't called him out in person yet.
So let's move on. Ryan, how was your golf game?
Golf game was great. Colby can attest to that. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was slow.
Yeah.
I hate it when you get behind slow people.
He did. He was like, I'll get Maisie today if you'll get Declan. And I was like, okay, got it. So I pick up Declan, we get home.
But then Colby asked, what time you got to be done? I'm like, I got to pick Maisie up by 3:30. And then 3:05, I get out of the car, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be there in like now.
Yeah, she gets out at 3.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
It's okay though. Both kids got home safely.
I couldn't leave my round. I shot even, 72.
Yeah.
It was a good game. Good day.
Good game. Declan did say Friday morning, he was like, Mom, I don't want to go to school. And I'm like,
I want to play golf with Dad.
Yeah. I was thinking, oh no, he's got a tummy ache or something.
No.
He's like, no, I just want to go play with Dad. And I'm like, well, sorry, son, that's not good enough at this age. Maybe later on. Maybe. But yeah, and then Saturday we had an early morning soccer game. It was a tie. It was a thrilling game. It was
from on top of the hill behind the trees.
right.
If anybody
lurker.
Lurker on the back.
Oh man, why were you lurking, Ryan?
Well, as many of y'all know me, if I don't know, you might know me not. I get a little heated during the game.
Specifically our daughter.
Yes, at our daughter. I can't get heated at anybody else, but I do yell. All I yelled was, "Go to the ball!" But a lot louder than that.
Yeah.
And halftime came, and what we losing? 3-1.
Yeah. No, 3-0.
3-0. 3-0
Yeah,
by half. And I walk over to Marlee, and I was like, "Look, she's crying." I was like, "She's crying because of me. Great, that's good." And then out of nowhere, I get yelled at, and
so he storms off.
Yep.
He storms off.
I walked away,
pitched his fit,
and went and stayed on the other side of the trees. That you couldn't see me, but I watched. I saw the goals.
May's got a hat trick. If you don't know what a hat trick is, it is 3 goals.
Yep.
They came back. They came back with a vengeance, guys.
Yeah, it was due to my yelling at Maisie.
I can't give it all to Ryan. I think it was the motivation in the girls and their coaches and everything were, all right, guys, y'all have won to this team multiple times. Let's get it together. Let's play like we should be. And they did. So it was a tie. It wasn't a win. It was a tie. It was 4-4, but it was a great comeback. So we are very proud of our girls, and we're very proud of Maisie. She did a great job. Yep. And then Saturday night, I mean, we got lots of Colby this weekend, didn't we?
Lots of Colby.
Well, Ryan got lots of Colby.
I can't have too much. I can't have not enough of Colby.
Colby, if you're listening, enjoy this time.
He loves the horse eat corn.
Yeah. But yes, our friends, Colby and Amanda Scott, they hosted.
Xander.
Well, and baby Xander, yes, of course. But they hosted a Friendsgiving for a big group of us that have hung out for years. We have lots of stories to tell.
Yes.
Lots and lots and lots. But
I was there for technical support.
yeah, the guys had up the Georgia game outside, and all the ladies were preparing. Well, most of us had already prepared our meals, so we brought them in crock pots and dishes and all kinds of stuff. So we had not your traditional Thanksgiving food. It was great potluck. I mean, we had burgers and hot dogs and so many different sides and
Little wieners.
Yeah, and baked beans. And I tried my hand at
and maple
Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, from our friend Chels. I did a corn casserole and my favorite chocolate chip pound cake. We had cookies and drinks and lots of babies and
lots of babies.
It's actually really interesting, guys. I mean, for those that maybe have older kids now, I kind of felt like we were kind of. We didn't know what to do. Well, we did know what to do.
We did.
We had older kids. They were the oldest ones there.
I was outside, and she opens the door and is like, she has a brand new baby in her hands. I'm like, no.
It is our friend Rosanna and Clayton's
Take it back.
babies. It is.
Take it back.
He is precious. But yes, I am in that phase of my life where I enjoy the snuggles, but I can give it back.
Yep.
I don't have to take it home with me.
Yep, that is true.
Because I like having our self-sufficient kids. But I do love the snuggles. I do love the learning periods that so many of our friends have their kids. And I mean, so many of our friends have, I mean, anywhere ranging from newborn up to 18 months right now. And it's a blessing to see them going through what we've already gone through. But it's been almost 8 years for us since we've had that phase or that stage. And it was kind of a different period for us because our kids were just out and playing, and they would come in and kind of whine a little bit, but
throw in the football.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, Maisie had a little entourage of little girls, and Declan was enjoying throwing the football with the guys and everything. And they had a blast, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, friends. We had an amazing time. Can't wait to continue doing this tradition every year. So yep. Thank you guys. And then yesterday we had another soccer game. It was another
in the rain.
In the rain, guys. Okay. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Weather app users. I'm an Apple phone user. So I just always look at my weather app on my phone. And we're sitting in the car. We already dropped Maisie off. She has to be there usually about 35 minutes early or so. So we're sitting in the car just kind of waiting. And I look at my phone. It says light rain expected to stop in 49 minutes. And Ryan's like, psst, my weather app.
I didn't use the weather app. I used weather.com.
But whatever. He's like, it's going to stop at 1:45.
Yep,
Ryan,
it did not.
What time did it stop?
It didn't.
Did
It
not
stopped for
stop,
like
guys.
2 minutes during the middle of the game, during halftime.
It rained the entire game. Our poor girls were soaked. They were so wet. But that's what your dedication is when you
Yep.
have sports, and you stand out in the heat, you stand out in the cold, you stand out in the rain, you stand out in the sun, possibly snow. Luckily, we've never had to deal with snow.
Hopefully not.
But yeah, I mean, as a dedicated player, as a dedicated team, and as a dedicated family, you do what you got to do. And so that's what we did. And so we were all out there with our umbrellas and our rain jackets and cheered our girls on. It was a loss, unfortunately. Rough team.
Yeah.
Had one player on the other team that got yellow carded.
Should have got a red card. but it's
Yeah,
okay.
should have gotten a red card. She took our girls down multiple times after the ref, like, pretty much told her no more. And I mean, just took her down. So it was an unfortunate one, but we are done with the season. But we have a tournament the weekend before Thanksgiving. We have 2 tournaments, one for Maisie the weekend before and the Turkey Bowl football for Declan after Thanksgiving. So we got back to back. So now it's just practices for the next couple of weeks. So you don't have to listen to us talk about games for a couple more weeks.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about? That usually takes our week. Hey, what'd y'all do this weekend? We didn't do nothing.
Guys. Oh man, but it's the holiday season, so we got still lots to talk about.
Yeah.
But as we had mentioned last week, we have a birthday coming up on Friday. Yep. He is so excited.
He is.
He's very, very
He
excited.
is very down about Smash It.
Oh, yes, guys. Oh, so we had talked about our rage room in our local town, Smash It, and how fun it is and amazing. And Declan, that's what Declan wanted to do. He wanted to go Friday night because Friday is his birthday, and he wanted to go to Smash It. Well, a couple weeks ago, unfortunately, Smash It got smashed, literally.
By a driver eluding the police. It didn't end well for him.
No, it didn't. But unfortunately, that knocked our rage room out of commission for a few weeks. And so we're kind of sad about it. But I have talked with the owner, and they are still taking donations. They are not turning them down. So, guys, if you're living in the Habersham area, or if you're near the Habersham area, please be sure to still drop off your donations with Smash It. They're still taking lots of donations. They are going under construction as of right now to get everything fixed. And they are going to be starting to take, hopefully, reservations for parties or walk-ins soon. But just give them a call or an email or a Facebook message or something before you head over there, because they're going to have to turn you away at this point in time. But when they open, they are amazing.
Smash them
Go
stuff.
smash. And guys, literally do not smash into the building.
Yes.
They have things inside the building for you to smash.
Yes, do not smash into the building.
No,
that is not what you want to do.
We need this little facility in our town. It's great. It's great. It's great therapy and everything. But we've got to have it open to be able to use it. So check it out when they are back open. Okay. But so that was leading back to what we were talking about, was that one of the other things that Ryan had mentioned last week was that he had a really great idea, and he finally told me it was airsoft gun, because we also have another place like right up the road off of a 365.
Yep.
And unfortunately,
You have to be 10 years old.
10.
That's all. Everything's an age restriction.
Yeah. And so he was a little bummed about that one too, but
I mean, can I sign a waiver and say he's good? If he gets hurt, it's on me.
I don't know. Did you check it out?
No, I hadn't called him. I can call
Well,
him.
you can check it out.
If he gets a BB lodged in his nose, it's my fault.
That is your fault. I'm not dealing with that one.
Because I'm not being nice.
No. Well, maybe we shouldn't.
The whole families will come back with little pellet wounds all over. So.
Man. Okay, guys. So, so some other options that we had talked about is, like I had said, experiences over gifts, which, I mean, I'm okay with still getting them a few little things, but if you understand what I'm talking about, when they get gifts nowadays, they look at it, they play with it maybe all of 5 minutes.
And then it ends up in the playroom for the next
or
12
like under
months.
their bed or trashed or something. And then when you're trying to get rid of things, and they're like, oh, no, it's my favorite toy. No,
Mommy
kid.
doesn't do that.
No, I don't. I am a, okay, Let's go back and talk a little bit. So every year around Christmas, yes, I always go through their rooms, in the playroom specifically, to donate or trash toys that they haven't played with. Last year was a pretty big haul.
Yeah.
They were both in the phases of the what were they called? Those little squeeze toys.
The Squishmallows?
Yes, the Squishmallows. So they had so many of them, and they would get excited to hold them when they got them, and then that was done. Maisie sometimes would kind of prop them up against her wall on her bed, but other than that, that's all they were used for. So we got rid of a lot of them. But I also go through a phase of, I think it's my cleaning therapy. But Ryan's looking at me like, no, it's not therapy. It's rage. It's rage cleaning. Yeah, it is. It is rage cleaning. I get into a mood, and I'm sure other parents, I'm not going to say moms, but other parents go through this, to where you start to pick stuff up, and it just kind of it's like a snowball. Yeah, it just keeps going, and then you get there, and you're like, what is this? Why is this here? And Ryan can finally attest to exactly what I'm talking about, because he experienced something on Friday. Or Thursday?
When we have Thursday.
Yeah.
Do you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So our pest guy called me. He was supposed to be here at 3. And he's like, hey, I'm running early. Can I get there at 11:30? I'm like, yeah, let me look down. It's 11 o'clock. So make sure everything's off the wall so he can spray around the walls and everything. Go upstairs. Maisie's room is a disaster. Stuff everywhere. In the middle of the floor.
Like a tornado hit.
Yeah, like she just got a clean laundry basket, and it's up there, and everything's folded, but it's all in the middle of the floor, and then there's stuff on top of it, and there's blankets galore.
Oh yeah, my kids are just like me. We love blankets. I actually have one laying on me right now. But we love blankets. But yes,
everywhere
they take them and they just
leave them wherever. Yeah. And then Declan's room was a mess, and the playroom was okay. But that being said, I'm over here taking everything in Maisie's room and shove it all in the middle, so he has room to go around and spray around the perimeter of the room. So Daddy created a tour calendar on his my calendar I got. That's in the living.
It's on the calendar, guys.
It's on the calendar, Lauren. So they now have to make their bed first thing in the morning. Clean their room. It's a daily chart. Mm-hmm. Daily chart. What's the other ones? Pick up after yourself.
Yeah, pick up after yourself.
They just like to open a package of gummies like I just had last night. And Maisie's like, can I open the gummy bears? I'm like, yeah. So she opened them, and I took the bag from her, and what did I find when I come back through to let the dogs out was the corner that she ripped off laying in the floor. Like, why? Mm-hmm. Why do that?
And their socks. Are everywhere. They take them off and they ball them up, and then they're just random. And oh my gosh, this was another thing that got me.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Who else kids cannot match their socks together? Okay. I don't care if their socks don't match underneath like a pair of pants or like during the summertime. That doesn't bother me. But when it's a school uniform, which Maisie wears a school uniform.
And it was dress
uniform day. I noticed when we were walking out to the car that she had rolled down her socks,
this is after school.
That's fine. I get that. But on dress uniform day, it's very specific. You've got to have your socks pulled up like knee highs. And school's done with. She comes over into my office, and I notice that she's got 2 white stripes on one of the socks, and the other sock doesn't have that. And I said, did you wear mismatching socks today to school? And she's like, yeah.
She did.
And I was like, did you wear? She's like, but I had them rolled down. And I was like, no, you're supposed to have them up. No, we can roll. No. So yes, so the sorry. Yeah.
It's like drip drop.
Matching socks bothers me when it's visible.
Yeah, and I knew about it that morning.
Yeah.
And I said, is that
so I've told her from now on, I'm like, you've got to match your socks. They've got to be matching.
Yes.
So yeah, that was another thing. Sorry, I interrupted you on that one though.
It's okay. I don't know what I was talking about.
But yeah, it's just the kids being messy.
Yes.
So yes, they do have a daily chart now.
So all you new parents that we had Friendsgiving with, be ready.
Oh yeah, we've already I'm not going to go into details, but we've already explained to them how you think your infant or your toddler is gross. Just wait. Just wait. For all those that have a little bit older kids, especially boys.
Or Maisie going,
Oh man. Oh, you're
she's
gonna
gonna
embarrass her.
she's gonna
on
love
one.
that tomorrow.
Oh,
Love you, Maze.
But going back to celebrating our boy's birthday, so a
yeah, we
couple
got
of
cake flip coming too.
Yes, we do. We have another cake flip. So as Colby had mentioned, he was like,
Gotta do better than your dad.
Yeah, see, Colby
can't
had
drop
said
it.
he dropped it. So
You can't drop it because your dad dropped his.
But yeah, so we got a cake flip coming up. We got my sister and brother-in-law coming into town, and we got a few ideas. We got
Just
some.
a few.
So we'll see. We'll see how this weekend goes. We'll be able to share it on next week's podcast and everything. But our question of the day is, what are some birthday ideas that you do for your younger kids? We're at that age right now to where, I mean, the bouncy houses are kind of done with.
Yeah.
And as you could tell, he's a little young for some other things. So what are some ideas that are not specifically geared towards like having a birthday party? Like I said, we're trying to do experiences. He's given us a couple ideas. We have a couple ideas, but we're trying to keep it within celebrating him this weekend. So please share your ideas. And even if it's for, ages 6 to 9, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
But other than that, what else? We got anything else to talk about?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know. It's supposed to be a pretty
We got
weekend.
Thanksgiving plans settled now.
We do. We do have Thanksgiving plans settled, and so we're looking forward to that. We'll talk about that more next week,
Yeah,
though.
I just want to let you know we had plans now.
Yeah. We're excited about that. Yeah. I love Thanksgiving, guys. I love the food.
Yes.
What's your favorite food?
Cranberry sauce.
Ugh.
How about chanberry sauce?
Chan.
Also
Sorry,
a friend's.
Yes, we have lots of just like little memes. We actually did watch the episode today where Phoebe and Mike, they changed their names.
Yes, to Princess Consuela Banana Hammock and
Crap bag.
crap.
Crap bag.
Oh, crap bag.
Yes. But you don't have to expect Ryan and I to change our names because I do not plan to do that. That's too much work.
Yeah. I don't know because I never changed my name.
He's never had to, but for all of us women that have, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was our episode for today. Like I said, lots of just little random conversations,
Yes.
but we'd love to hear your ideas for experiences for younger children. Other than that, guys, we hope you have a wonderful Monday, a wonderful week, and we will talk to you next week.
See you next time.